Well, it only took 11 weeks, but the Detroit Lions are officially the best team in the National Football League, not just in play, but in record as well. Thanks to those Buffalo Bills beating the Kansas City Chiefs, your Detroit Lions are the best team in the National Football League. And we were talking about the Kansas City Chiefs being undefeated. Imagine if we just go 2-for-7 in the red zone in week 2. Imagine if Tim Patrick was part of this team. Shout out to Tim Patrick. He was part of the team, but he wasn't in at the time. I owe you an apology, big dog. You've been healthy. You've been playing. Imagine we would be 10-0 right now. The Lions have not lost a game in 2 months. We haven't lost 2 in a row in 2 years. And we have just won our 8th straight game. 4-1 at home and 5-0 on the road, 2-0 in the division. This is where the difference is at. The road game, apparently. It could be strength of schedule, anything like that. We have a division game. The Chiefs we have a conference loss. They have a conference loss. So it could be points for, points against. That could be the difference. Look at our points for, bruh. The Chiefs have been scraping by for weeks. For weeks, the refs couldn't help them out this time. It's been irritating watching Rich Eisen continue to put them number 1 in his power rankings. And everybody, how about those Chiefs? I've been sick of hearing it, man. They've been giving them the benefit of the doubt because they're the back-to-back Super Bowl champions. The Chiefs, realistically, should be 5-4, 6-3, maybe somewhere around there. Bailout after bailout. When you play a good team, and you don't get bailed out, this is what happens. 4th and 2, Josh Allen put on a cape and bullied through the whole all 11 men on defense. I'm sick of the Chiefs. I'm going to tell you what, man. I never want to become that team. I never want the Detroit Lions to become like the Kansas City Chiefs. Cannot stand them. I cannot stand I love Patrick. I love Travis. I got no problem with those guys individually. What they do off the field is their business. I love the way they play. Okay. But this team getting bailed out week after week after week is just insane. And everybody just riding the coattails of, oh, this is the greatest team and all. No, the whole team is falling off this year. The entire team. It's about time. We've been smacked. Look at this. Look at the points for. The only team that comes close is the Ravens. That's it. We got Ravens by 2 points, by literally 2 points. This team has been scraped. They are a shell of themselves, but they're winning games. Quote, finding ways to win. And that's why but it's finally over, bruh. Sick of this team. We've had the battle for the respect all year. They haven't lost the game yet. You know how sick of I was hearing the Chiefs haven't lost since December. There is no football between February, the middle of February, and September. Who cares that they haven't lost since December, since Christmas Day? So what? You act like it was, they act like it was 6 months of football. We had 6 months off. Okay, yes, they won the Super Bowl. Then there's no games between the middle of February and real games, and what are we talking? March, April, May, June, July, August. Over 6 months of no football. They haven't won since December 20. Nobody cares. There was no football for 6 months. What are we doing? We're just trying to find ways to hike this team up, bruh. The Chiefs cannot handle us. They ain't built like us. And that's period. I'm looking forward to this Buffalo Bill game in a month. That's going to be fire, man. Who knows? Buffalo playing for the number 1 seed right now. They're very well in contention. 3rd in the NFL. So very much in contention. And now they have the head-to-head over the Chiefs. So now the Chiefs have to end up with a better record. Right now, they have one. But they got to end up with a better record because if not, the Buffalo Bills will hold the tiebreaker. And this time, well, look, the Chiefs had to go to Buffalo last time. They took care of business. But the Chiefs ain't the same Chiefs as last year. I am so happy right now. I'm so every single week. And to make matters even better, the 49ers lost. The 49ers lost, man. I'm so at home. They're 5-5 now. They're 1-1 with Christian McCaffrey. What a great. And How can I forget about this? Icing on the cake, the Detroit Lions are 9-1 for the first time since 1934 when they started 9-0. 1934, bruh. We was 9-1. That's when it was 13 games in the season. Unreal. This is what winning feels like. I've always wondered, what does winning feel like? What is consistent? Does it get boring? It doesn't. And we haven't even won it all yet. It doesn't get boring, man. From 9-8 in 2022 to being 1-6 at the beginning of that year. 9-8, coming out the gate, 12-5. What's crazy is I predicted 14-3, and we are very much there. I was asking this during the post-game show, and I want to get you guys' opinion. Let's have a conversation. I was asked this question, asking this during the post-game show, and I'm hearing, and it's starting to bother me a lot about how for the Detroit Lions not to get quote-unquote cocky. There's a difference. Now, is it a fine line? Yeah, it can be. But as long as you stay on the line of confident and if you do cross into cocky, come back. You don't think Amon-Ra St. Brown, he stay on that line. He cross it all the time. Jared Goff, the swag that he done got. We a good team. We're a good team, right? It's what we do. There's nothing wrong with saying that. But it's bugging me. Oh, this was a trap game. No, it wasn't. There was not. It's not a trap. It's okay to say that. Is it any given Sunday? Yes. Are these National Football Team? This is a league, National Football League teams. Is the Jacksonville Jaguars on a bad day better than a UFL team? Absolutely. At the same time, we are an elite football team. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say that you should destroy a team who has the first pick in the NFL draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars are picking number 1 at this current moment. The Jacksonville Jaguars are picking number 1 at this moment. I think I saw that. It's either them or somebody else. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, it doesn't matter. They're terrible. It's okay. But let's do this. Let's compare confidence and cockiness, shall we? Let's go and let's look at the remaining teams that we have. Okay. What realistically what games are you afraid of? Could we lose any of these games? We could. But I said this in the post-game show, I'm a statistical guy. I look at stats. We had Jared Goff play the worst game of his career, and we still found a way to win. It don't get no better than that. And the Houston Texans are a good football team. They're leaps and bounds better than the horrible Jacksonville Jaguars, whose coach is probably fired by the time you're watching this video in the future, whenever that is. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. You might just stumble across of it week 12, and he fired now, right? This team is capable of beating anyone, even the Buffalo Bills. We hung with them 2 years ago with a far less superior team than we have now, okay? The Lions can beat any team in the National Football League, including Lamar Jackson Wilson. There's no team we are a different team. We're built for this. We're made for this. This is who we are. So let's use the confidence meter and let's see confidently who could we lose to. All right. First of all, it's going to feel super weird to lose, but kind of like, especially if like the 1 seed isn't in play at the time. All right. So let's see. Indianapolis Colts. We are a statistically better team. And I haven't even looked at the stats. Could we confidently say we can beat them? Could we lose? Yeah. We can lose to any one of these teams. Could we beat them? Yes. Chicago Bears. At the crib. Yes. Breaking our Thanksgiving streak. At losing on Thanksgiving. 7 years in a row, broken this year. I'm confident about that. I'm confident about this. We're going to beat the same. Green Bay Packers. Could go either way. I say we beat them. They barely beat the Bears today. This is at the crib. Yeah, they beat us last Thanksgiving. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Last year was last year. 49ers ain't the 49ers from last year. Okay, Buffalo Bills. This game's going to be a good one. What's our kryptonite? Mobile quarterbacks. Josh is a tank. Could we lose this game? Yes. Am I confident in this game? Can we beat this team? Yeah. Am I like, oh, we going to beat it? Nope, not this team here. This team could go either way. This is going to be a fight right here. Chicago Bears on the road. even in bad weather. Oh, the Lions can't play. Bro, we played in the worst weather of all year. And this is only our second outside game. And we won 1-0 outside this year, but we a dome team. Shout out to Jared Goff. Confidently say we can win this game. San Francisco 49ers confidently say we can win this game, even in Levi. All right? Because we all out of bubble gum. Dan Campbell said, let me cut back to me. Dan Campbell said that I saw they were talking about watching the NFC title game. I have not seen it yet. I have not watched the last episode of Receiver. I have not watched any highlights, the mini movie, nothing. The only time, no, I take that back. I was doing the countdown to camp, and I watched the highlights for the first time. I did. But then that whole thing got copywritten, and I couldn't show any of it. But I did. That was the first time I watched any highlights. But any behind the scenes, anything like that, I haven't been able to watch. Watching people drag their head, and because I was there, man, I know what it felt like. San Francisco 49ers. I'm confident we can beat this team. Minnesota. I'm confident we can beat this team. But if I had to give it to like a fight, division games are going to be tough. They're going to be tough. The two that we've had this year have been tough. The Bears are going to play us tough. The Green Bay Packers are going to play us tough one last time. And this could be for something. Vikings are 8-2 at the moment. 8-2. They are 3-2 in their last 5 games after starting 5-0. So the Detroit Lions are not only the best team in the NFL, but we are an elite team. We are currently the number 1 seed, and we are confident. There's nothing wrong with that. Without looking at any stats, I can confidently say that even the Chicago Bears, we should beat them. Even though it's a division game, we are confidently, statistically better than the Vikings, better than the Niners, better than the Bears. I don't know about the Bills because I don't know what they have yet. Statistically better than the Packers, statistically better than the Indianapolis Colts. In my opinion, if the Detroit Lions drop one, it'll be the Buffalo Bills game. This team got a real good chance at 14-3, 15-2. Somebody said something during the stream. The Lions are not playing for the number 1 seed, and you're 14-2 heading into week 18. What do? Do you sit people? You have to. If the seed is locked up, the record is great, but we're trying to go all the way. So if home field advantage is locked up, got to sit folks. So listen, when you start winning, you get a swag, and it's a confidence, man. It's just like, we talked about James Houston and the confidence builder, but this winning is a confidence builder. You got to be careful that it don't cross over, that you don't stay arrogant. It's okay to get a little swag, a little arrogant swag, humbly brag, as they say. But as long as you come back to the other side, right? So the Lions, officially the best team in the NFL. The refs could not save the Chiefs today. Rich Eisen cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see his power rankings on Wednesday. I cannot wait to see overreaction Monday tomorrow, because this time it's going to be on a Monday because they're all in town. Cannot wait for a wonderful week of watching the legacy media talk about our team. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You can be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. So consider getting a Ridge wallet if that's something you're looking forward to. You also could have 10% off because they got a code YouTube10, YouTube10. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lion. Man, listen, Charlie Sheening is great. Winning is fantastic. I could get used to this.